Live on the Facebook. It's already 9:30. Did you realize that, Mindy?
Good Lord.
Weird, right? Good morning. How's everybody? Hope you didn't leave your windows down overnight.
Hey there.
That would suck. Did you see the story, Mindy, of I don't know where this guy was, but he left his, it was a really warm day. It was like 63 degrees wherever he lived. And so he had his sunroof open and I guess wasn't around his car for like 3 days, and there was a snowstorm, and he came in his car, there was 10 inches of snow.
Oh, my God.
He's like, I'm just happy it wasn't rain. And I go, well, I guess.
But it's going to melt.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Man, we've given away so many.
I just realized that Garth Brooks is the same night as the Fishers High School prom. Well, Garrett, send me pictures.
Yeah. Sorry, honey. Somebody else going to need to take your photos for you. Where do you guys take them? Do you guys go to is there do you over by the water to take photos? You know what I'm saying? Like couples for prom, did they go out?
Well, we didn't get to have a prom last year.
Right.
So I had one in my backyard that we hosted. But
I'm just saying, but do kids typically, is there like a landmark that they go to in Fishers and go take photos at? Or
I have no idea.
Really?
I've seen it all over the place. And people, usually maybe they go downtown Fishers. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we've been busy this morning, and we got $500 in commercial-free cash. We're giving away at 9:50. It's been a whirlwind of free stuff. We got fun fact for y'all. We got 500 text messages for Garth Brooks tickets. That's huge.
Crazy.
People trying to win tickets, and we're not saying 500 people that texted the word Garth. We got more than that. We got 500 people entered to win the contest because you can only enter once. So cool for you is if you didn't get one in, we'll do it again tomorrow at 8 a.m. Another pair of Garth Brooks tickets for May 7th? Yeah,
7th, yes.
There we go. I keep wanting to say May 5th, but now that I know the Kenny information.
Chesney's May 5th, which is also Cinco de Mayo. Talk about perfect. And I don't know how we missed that when we announced him.
I have no idea. So... What is... Let's see, what else is going on? So maybe some snow tonight, hopefully not too much. Because I'm not down for any of that. Let's see... Where do I click on that? Edit post. I was talking to my wife last night, and I was like, yeah, honey, I can't remember how old I am. I said, I guess I'm turning 39. It's just all weird to me. It's just strange. Have we had this conversation about, I don't know how to say this. I'm not the 38 or 39-year-old that when I was a kid, I feel like 38, 39-year-olds back then, for whatever, seemed older.
Oh, well, yeah.
You know
of course
saying?
it is. 50 is the new 30. So
there you go.
So that's what it is. So, yeah.
Because
I mean, my mom was 39 when I was a sophomore in high school. So,
wow.
Yeah. And think about it. I'm going to be 51 and my son's a senior.
There you go. I think people just started, lived a lot. How do I say this?
Well, we're more active.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It seemed like 50 to me was like, okay, you're 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like back in the day.
Yeah, I don't know how else to say, but I think, when you start having kids at 18 years old and then you have 9 or something, you've lived a lot of life.
Right.
by 50, and I'm
Well,
with
we
you.
didn't have all of the anti-aging things we have now.
And
Getting
people
your hair
dressed-
colored regularly, Botox, dressing. Yeah.
I think you would dress. I don't want to say you dress older but I just think that things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we talked about it, the Golden Girls, the show, they were supposed to be in their 50s,
That's
and I'm
it.
like, what?
That's it. That's it. Right.
I'm just excited you have that this is your last year in your 30s.
I know.
Are you where you thought you'd be at this age? I mean, you still have plenty of time.
I don't know where I thought I would. I don't know. Maybe I'm satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not like. I can imagine. Okay, for example, I remember at 20, which is a big, huge joke now. I remember at 20 thinking I was a failure, or maybe 19 because I hadn't had a full-time job yet. That just shows you we were raised a little bit different,
Right.
where it's like there's an expectation, and but I don't feel that way now. No, I feel like I've had a lot of really.
I mean, to me, you're doing very well. I mean, think it's like so
Yeah.
for 39.
No, I don't. No, I don't. It's this 30s were one hell of a roller coaster. Like, and I mean, like in terms of growth and
Yeah.
But I also see it sort of like, shoot, 40 is like. That's people. A lot of people like just get their second wind at 40.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, in terms of like their career and what they do.
Correct.
So like, no, I don't.
I'm a late developer. Mine started at 50. So.
You ever see those memes where they're like, whatever, Thomas Edison invented the light bulb at 62. You can do well.
Never too late.
Or whatever. Yeah.
It's never too late.
Never too late. So that's tomorrow, big birthday.
My husband is booking me up for a bunch of upcoming weekends. We got Little Five, so I've talked about that my stepson is competing in the Little 500 at Indiana University, so now we're going to be going there for the weekend. Now he's planning on a full weekend for Garth Brooks. I'm like,
Man,
are we
he's
ever going to
like
be home?
It's like your own little travel agent there in Fishers. Wow. Busy. Let's see.
And oh my gosh, I'm 5 weeks away from going on this cruise. That doesn't seem possible. We booked it last July, so it's like
that will go by very quickly.
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Been already increasing the workouts. I'm gonna have to do doubles.
Got to kick it up.
2 a days.
Yeah. All right. I would imagine the shelves are just full of discount Valentine stuff at this point. Here's 90% off, decor or whatever. You know what you could buy for $500 if you won commercial free cash today?
Get things ready for next year's Valentine's.
No Plan ahead. Listen at $9.50 for your name, and you could win that money right here. Shasta switched the decor over yesterday to St. Patrick's decor. She's been on top of it. Yeah.
Cute.
She's got a system now where there's just a few areas of the house that then she just changes that stuff.
Gotcha.
Out front we've got she hangs a ribbon or something like that, and that changes.
Does she have the decorative towels in the bathroom and kitchen?
No decorative towels, but we've got a wreath on the door, and that she changes the flare on it or whatever like that. So the wreath stays the same. It's just like wicker. I don't know what you would call it, but she changes what hangs from it. Kind of smart.
Cute.
And then what goes on top of the mantle, that stuff changes. And that's pretty much it. So she's just figured out, and maybe some of the pillows or something like that.
Right.
So you just figured out, I'm just going to change only the same thing every time.
That's smart.
Yeah. She figured out a little system there. So I haven't got to the Home Depot thing. Maybe tomorrow. This guy who was he an employee?
The one that took the $400,000 almost? Yes.
He had to be an employee.
Yeah. Now there's two Home Depot stories. That one and the new employee that got locked in the building. Fire department had to be called.
Like what would be the worst place business to get locked in? Let me think. What would be the obvious answer to that? Oh, why that's so hard. Like where would you want to get locked in if you could? Is there any? What would be fun where you're like, sorry, can't leave?
Children's Museum.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking a casino could be fun to be stuck in, but only for about a minute.
I'd be broke.
Yeah, Funny story. So did I ever tell you I went to Vegas and I think I did 2007, and I accidentally booked my flight wrong, and I had an extra day in Vegas and didn't realize I was going to have an extra day, and my friend who lived there had to go to work on Monday, and I thought I'd be gone by that point, so she just drops me off at Treasure Island and says, I'll come pick you up at 7 p.m. I'm by myself and I had won $2,500.
Oh, my.
So I had all this money burning a hole in my pocket, and I'm like, cool. And it's like 8:30 in the morning, and she drops me off. By the time she picked me up at 7, I was like, get me out of here.
How much were you down?
$1,500.
Oh!
I left with $900-ish.
Oh my god!
Now, mind you, I came with $100 or something.
Right.
But it was awful.
You're like, this wasn't that much fun.
It was awful. Even though I still walked away with all this money.
Right.
And I remember
I would have been kicking myself all the way home.
My stepdad. I remember calling him, telling him I won the money. He's like, he goes, put $2,000 in your safe or whatever, and then spend the rest. And I remember being so upset with myself that I'd spent more, but I was bored. There was nothing to do.
You could have went to a show.
I mean, maybe
I just toured up and down, the strip.
Yeah, but I was alone, and I was really young too. I was probably 22, so I probably wasn't thinking about shows and. I was bored. It was. I remember being at Caesar's Palace, and mind you, I'm doing max bet on the penny slots. I'm just like, F it. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to max bet on all of these. And I remember sitting at Caesar's Palace. Mind you, I still had $1,500 or whatever, and thinking to myself, all right, I'm going to go eat lunch over here, but I'm going to earn my lunch.
Oh.
And then I'd earn $60. I'm like, cool, I'm going to go get lunch. It was just a weird. So then you think about the people you always see some of the elderly people that are there and chain smoking, and you're just like, what do you do all day? And I'm like, that just seems. It was less exciting than I thought it would be. I thought it would be just fun, and at some point I'm like, I'm tired of losing money.
See, I would have went up and made friends.
Yeah, well, that's not working with me. That means I got to talk to somebody I don't know. I made friends with the dealers at the blackjack table. They taught me how to play. And then I won a pile of money there. I was up $1,000, and then I just lost it all over again.
Wow.
And I'm like, I don't like this feeling.
No, it's awful. I don't know how people do it.
I enjoy it in spurts. I enjoy going and saying, I've got a couple $100. It is what it is.
If you're set in your mind. But see, the minute I won a big chunk, I'm like, okay, I'm out. Because I'm not lucky.
No.
If I win, $20 on a nickel slot, I'm like, I'm done. Because I don't ever win.
I get there, I get 100. I made a mistake and only took 100 out for 3 full days, and I'm like, whatever. And I go and play a 25-cent slot or whatever, and I earned $20 right away. That was right away when I got there. I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm on a roll.
I'm on a roll. I remember calling my brother, and I'm like, you're not going to believe this. Surprise, I just won. And I'm like, there's another $1. I'd never done any of that. It was my first trip. And of course I would win a lot of money the first time. And so then you get stuck in your brain that you're always one push away from $1,000 or whatever it is.
Right.
And it's just not.
That's why those people get irate if they've been at a specific machine and they step away to go to the bathroom and you're on that machine when they get back, they lose their minds.
And it's not realistic. But
right.
it's all that doesn't make any sense. You know, that is a random number generator, and it's just like millions of numbers in the background, and when you press it, it's just whatever one you landed on. There's no, like, you know, the machine's not hot, you know?
Right.
It's not due for a jackpot. There's Andine. Ugh. Let's try Aldine.
I've had 3 of those, and then I send Aldine, and they send back Andine again.
There it is, the third time.
L, not N.
Y'all get to see this, what it's like when people text in Aldine, but they text the wrong word, and so we try to be nice and say, no, text in this word so you can get entered, and then they still text the wrong word. There we go.
We're trying to help you.
We're trying to educate. Would be a terrible country name that we'd have to send. Somebody would have to send.
Jarosinski.
No, I meant like one of our. Well, yeah, there's that.
We'd have to constantly be respelling that.
Imagine if we had like Dickerson, or like what's another one that would just really kill people? Elena would be hard.
Yes. She's coming to 8 Seconds.
Is she?
Next month, actually. Yeah, end of the month.
She just got her.
I'll be working that event.
Let's see.
I'd forgotten that she'd been on American Idol.
I forget all that. A lot of the stars we play.
Yeah.
Carrie and Scotty.
I mean, I knew Gabby and Carrie. I was like, but yeah.
Gabby, I forget about.
Josh Turner.
Wow. I think country's probably had the most successful run of people that actually make it.
I agree.
And even
and you're almost better if you don't win outside of Carrie Underwood.
Yeah, because it's yeah. All right, we're gonna give away a name for our commercial-free cash. Hope it's you. $500. Oh boy. Trying to think what's going on today. Nothing. You're right. This is the good. These are my favorite days because I like it really dark in the room when I try to nap.
Me too.
And it's so much easier to shut the curtains and just be. Let's give them the preview. Who's the name? What's the name? Who we?
Courtney Kranovich.
Yeah, good luck texting that in.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
97.1 Hank FM's commercial free.
We are looking for Courtney. I believe it's Kranovich. KARAJNOVICH.
Why are we looking for her?
Because she's up for $500.
Yes.
She lives on the north side of Indianapolis, so if you know Courtney Kranovich, we hope that's how it's pronounced, give her a shout, or Courtney, give us a call, 317-239-9797. You have 10 minutes to call for that $500 jackpot.
Courtney, it start with a K?
Courtney's with a C, and her last name starts with a K.
All right, good luck. You got the number. Get that $500. Come on, Courtney.
If I could read letters. So I'm like K-A, no, K-R.
I'm sure Courtney, whoever it is, has dealt with this issue her whole life. Trying to figure out how to say her name. Come on, Courtney. So when they win, do they get a check sent to them? Is that how that works? Sort of like a...
Honestly, I have no idea. I've been working here for 3 years.
I bet they get a check. I bet it kind of runs through that department. Like a paycheck almost.
I think when we first started doing it, they came in and got one of those big checks that you could carry out. I just like to have one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of Happy Gilmore. Just give me one of those big ones. I don't care.
I mean, technically, as long as it's got all the information on it, you could take it into a bank. Did we talk about that one day? Like, you could technically write somebody a check on a napkin. And as long,
what?
Yeah, they don't have to be Yeah. As long as it's got all the proper information, a bank will accept it. Look it up.
Really?
Yep. Then now they may have a policy where but I'm almost positive as long as it has all the proper information.
Your routing number, your account number.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, because think about it when you go into a bank, like they may have technology now where
But
they
how do you endorse it on the back?
And just, I don't. And does it even need to be on the back? Maybe it's. Let's see. Will banks cash any form of check? Let's see. Let's do it. Let me type napkin. Will bank cash a check written on a napkin?
Yes, if the proper information were written on it. It can be written on anything. Doesn't even need to be on paper.
Yeah, bring it on a tree trunk or something like that. Huh. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. But that, I mean, interesting that they'll accept that, but then we've, had issues where, with someone's written us a check and they've put the wrong things in the wrong place and they won't accept that.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like, let's say they put to pay the order of, they put the amount up there, or then they put our, the name underneath. They wouldn't accept that. Like, what's the difference if you can write it on a napkin?
Put it on my arm. Here, just. Come on, Courtney. We should not be running that.
Ooh, we have another concert announcement tomorrow.
Oh, my gosh.
9:00 tomorrow. Make sure you're listening. Sheesh. Another busy day. Tickets, cash, concert. Wow.
A lot of concerts.
Another big artist, too. Sheesh. I love it.
All right, Courtney, you got 6 minutes. I don't know.
Come on, Courtney. If you're friends with Courtney, shoot her a text.
Let's see. What do I got today? 9:00. Remington. Yep. Yes. Well, y'all, we hope Courtney calls. Again, tomorrow morning, we got Garth tickets at 8, Jason Aldean tickets at 9. Major concert announcement. What time is that?
9.
9.
And then, of course, we'll be announcing at 8:50 the time for commercial. Oh, there's the phone line. Maybe that's Courtney now.
We'll see about that. Hi, Hank FM. Good morning.
I think I was called on the radio for the $500.
Yeah, what's your name?
Courtney Kranovich.
Courtney, what's the last 4 of your phone number?
3554.
And with your birthday?
March 15th.
Woo!
Courtney! Right at the wire, you got $500.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Did a friend call you or text you and say you need to call a radio station to get your money?
Yes, I had like 3 people just reach out to me, so.
That's awesome. Oh, you better do something special for those friends.
Yep, they get a tip. All right, congratulations, you got the money. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I never win anything, so now I'm going to have to think. Birthday's coming up, so maybe going on a trip or something.
There you go.
That's something nice for yourself.
Yeah, she's a Pisces too. Woohoo!
Oh, all right.
Someone just shouted, you can take me to dinner.
Go buy yourself a new boyfriend with that sort of money, too.
I might just have to.
Congratulations. Hold on a minute, okay? Hey, Courtney, what we're going to do, so our promotions department's going to reach out to her. Is that how that works?
Yes.
Oh, Mindy. Okay. Awesome. So somebody's going to reach out to you, and we appreciate you listening, and congratulations, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. I'll shoot the message.
All right, y'all. Have a great day. We're going to get Courtney on the air, and we will talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.